Hello guys and welcome to the video. Today's video guys is all about Kanai's Cube. This video is part of the basics range I'm doing for Diablo 3. So if you're new to the game or coming from the Switch, I'm just doing a big series of videos all about the basics of Diablo, okay? So enjoy. Okay guys, so what is Kanai's Cube? Kanai's Cube is basically a crafting station. It's a crafting station that you can obtain in adventure mode. It can do all sorts of stuff. You can create legendaries in this thing, reforge them, hopefully to a better item, create different materials, using different stuff, even some secret stuff, which I'm going to show in a bit. There's a lot you can do with Kanai's Cube, okay? So before we go through all the recipes and stuff, step by step, how do you get it, okay? You need to be in adventure mode. You need to go to Act 3, and you want to go to the Ruins of Seshron, okay? So we're just going to quickly run through the Ruins of Seshron, and there's a second area where it is basically. So we're just going to use a nice little speedy build here called Turbo Chicken for the Witch Doctor. I'm just going to quickly run through, hopefully you get chopped up with those big blades! And we're just going to run through to the second zone. You don't have to do this on Torment 13, by the way. You can do this on even on normal. It'll be absolutely fine, okay? So you just run all the way through. It's a very large map, unfortunately. Ruins of Seshron is absolutely huge. Oh, it's a gold goblin. Let's quickly kill this dude off. Got a fat gold man. I always need gold right now. Which way is it? It's down this way, I think. There we go. Bandit Shrine? Oh, no Bandit Shrine. Fleet Shrine, man. Fleet Shrine would be absolutely fun. Bit more speed, man. Bit more speed. Okay, so just run all the way through. Man, that would have been cool if that was a Bandit Shrine. Okay, let's run all the way through. And just find the next zone, okay? I'll show you what you're looking for. This zone is absolutely enormous. Ah, there we go. Alright, here we go. Okay, so basically you want to go to the Elder Sanctum, okay? Now once you get to the Elder Sanctum, there's a spot on this map, which is kind of RNG where it is, but you can't miss it. There's a big ghostly barbarian standing next to the cube, okay? I thought I found it in, but not just yet. Let's go up there. Just run through it. But like I said, you don't have to do this on Torment 13 if you're new. You just starting the season on things, something you're not up to power. Just do this on normal. It's absolutely fine. It doesn't affect the cube find rate. Cube find rate is always here. It's always here, man. Oh, let's take that. What is that? Ah, it's a piece of rubbish. It's a bit of rubbish, man. Bit of rubbish. So yeah, basically I've been doing a load of videos for Diablo for the basics range. This is video number 3 now. I previously did all about adventure modes. I did a primal video a couple of days ago, and now we're doing a Kanai Cube video. Okay, here it is, man. So basically, most of the time it's always up towards the east, okay? But boom, there it is, man. Look, there's a cube. I've already done this, okay? So there's normally a ghostly figure, but because I've already unlocked it, literally you just go up to here, you just click on the cube, and boom, then the cube will appear back into town. So pull back to town now. Lovely, let's go, go, go. Come on, baby. Right, what we're going to do now, I'm going to show you some of the recipes and some of the hidden recipes for Kanai's Cube as well. Okay, so let's go through each one. Nice and simple. That's pitch trash, get rid of that. Okay, guys, so first and foremost, with Kanai's Cube, you can extract legendary powers, okay, and put them into these slots here, okay? This is extremely useful when you're making builds for your character, or you just want to make yourself a bit faster, a bit more powerful, you know. This is how you do the in-game stuff for your builds, basically, okay? So what you can do, you can get an item, say, this Reusable ring here, and you can extract it and put it in here. Once it's in one of these slots here, you will gain its legendary effect, okay? So you don't have to wear it. It's actually very, very cool. Okay, so, for instance, so what we're going to do now, you get a Reusable ring. We're going to go over to extract legendary power. You hit the fill button, and you use the bounty mats you get from doing bounties. You'll use Death Breath, which drop from elite packs in adventure mode, okay, or even rifts. Okay, to get these bounty mats here, these materials here, you have to do bounties, okay? Bounties are these quests with the exclamation mark, sorry, on these acts. Once you clear these, you get this here, and it will contain those materials. And you have to do it for each act, okay, all the way through. Once you've done all, you get these little chests, you pop them open, and they'll drop all these mats, okay? So without this, you cannot do the extracts, okay? Nice. Right, so let's go do that now with quick show in action. It's nice and easy. So you just fill, all the mats go now automatically. You don't have to drag them from your inventory anymore, which is really nice. Hit transmute. Are you sure? And it will destroy this item permanently, okay? So only destroy this item if you're sure you don't need it for your character. There you go. New power is now extracted, okay? So now when we go to this list here for rings, there it is, Rachel's ring. Now I will gain 6% increased movement speed for 4 seconds off fear and A for this particular item, okay? So Basically, that's the extract. That's how you do the extraction. Okay, but remember, it always destroys that item. Okay, so only blow something up. Only extract it if you don't need that item anymore. Nice. Okay, guys. Now this is probably one of the most used recipes in Kanai's cube. Okay, Reforged legendary. Okay, now reforging is very, very expensive. Okay, I've been trying to get a bit of our high for a long time. Basically, what it does, it re-rolls the item. Okay, or reroll the item. All the stats will be randomised once again. It's just like finding a brand new item in the game. Okay, and it has a chance to be ancient, and if you've done GR70 solo, it has a chance to be primal ancient as well. So, okay, so it's very, very expensive. Once again, it takes bounty mats, which you need to do from bounty mode to get all these materials. Okay, it will take 5 of each. It will take the legendary item course as well, and it will take 50 forgotten souls per reforge as well. Okay, so you have to destroy 50 legendaries just to have one go at this. Okay. So let's try it now. If I get my primal Vile Hive right now and it rolls right, I might freak out a little bit. So here we go. Press the button. Okay, it's reforged the item, please. Oh, it's ancient. Okay, I actually got an ancient one this time, but unfortunately for my particular build, this isn't rolled correctly. But you get the idea. So you can roll the items in the cube. It's roughly 10% chance for ancient and around about 1 in 400 for primal. Okay, and the rest is non-ancient. Okay, so you can roll, like you say, gear here to ancient to give yourself that big damage boost. So if you'll find out your character's not doing that much enough damage when you're first starting out, etc, etc, you can come in here and hopefully reroll an item to ancient, which have higher main stats, and hopefully it's rolled correctly as well, so you can smash through the game even faster. Okay, so that's how you reforge. Okay, lovely. Best way to get souls is just doing speed greater rifts. By the way, speed greater rifts is always the best way to do it. There will be a video all about rifting next, guys. Actually, that's the next one. Okay, recipe number 3 is the Hobo Cane. Okay, I absolutely love this one. I've had a lot of fun with this. Hobo Cane lets you create a legendary item. Okay, from using a base yellow item. Okay, so you could just make sure it's level 70. You can find these in the game world while you're just running around, or you can just go to the blacksmith table and just craft them. Yeah, you can just go up to here, say highest usable, ceremony knife, craft them. You take these mats and click. But to be honest, you know, when you're gambling from Kadala for blood shards and all that, you get all this stuff for free. Okay, but like I say, if you're doing weapons, you know, best just to craft them on a table, just give it a couple of goes, or just pick them up in the game world. Okay, let's just show this in action. It will basically, I'm doing ceremonial knife here. I'm hoping for a sacred harvester, hopefully primal. Once again, guys, it's a little bit like reforging, but the item is completely random what you get. Okay, it could be a sacred harvester, it could be just merged carbon, it could be anything, and it can roll ancient or primal as well. So you just click the button, it uses those materials, and then this time I've got the worst dagger in the game, the Gid Bin. Okay, this particular recipe takes 25 Death's Breath, which you get from elite packs, 50 reusable bards, arcane dust, and veiled crystals. So you get these items here from destroying white items. Arcane dust are blue items, of course, veiled crystals from yellow items. Okay, so unfortunately this time around we've got a Gid Bin. Lovely. Gid Bin for the win, guys. Gid Bin for the win. Nice. Okay, so up next, guys, is convert set item. Okay, man. So you're running around. You're desperate to finish this 6-piece set for your character, and you've got 2 elms, and you're one item out from completing that set. What you can do, you can use this recipe here called convert set item. Okay, so you got to do, just right click. You press fill, and all this one takes is 10 DBs, Death Breaths, and 10 Forgotten Souls, and it'll give you a random part of the same set. Okay, which is really cool. But please note, doing convert set item, the item cannot change over to a ancient or a primal version of the item. Okay, it's always going to be a non-ancient item. So you just press the button, and boom, and this time we got chest plate. Okay, and you can just do it again, and it switches over to something a bit more random, and so on and so forth. Okay, so that's how you can use convert set item to hope to complete set early on. I've used this many times, and it's a cool little tool. Yeah, it's a cool little tool. It's nice. Our next, guys, is the Worker Cathan. Remove level requirement. Basically, with this, I don't have a spare gem at the moment to show you this one, but basically, you put a legendary item into here with a rank 25 gems of these, and you can basically reduce the item's level to nothing. Okay, then that way, say you're playing hardcore and you die, you can have a spare weapon in the bank or an armor piece or something like that you can put on at level 1. Okay, so it's a very, very cool thing. So you just get a gem of these, legendary gem and gem of these at level 25, which is very easy to do. Put that couple wire, put them press field, click, and boom, and there you go. You can use it at level 1. It's very good for hardcore. So if you die, and you go all the way back, you go, oh shit, I've got my spare item, I've used the Worker Cathan to power myself back up. Nice. Next recipe, guys, number 6. It's convert gems. I actually use this quite a lot because as you're augmenting your gear, which I'll go over it in a bit because there's a recipe for organ, you're going to run out of gems, okay? You're going to run out of gems quite quick because making all these big gems here, like these flawless royal topazes, take a lot of those small gems to make. And eventually, you're going to run out, okay? Eventually, you're going to run out. I'm really quite low on topazes. I use topazes all the time because I'm an intelligent class, so that takes a lot of high-end topazes to organ the gear. We'll go over organ in just a bit. So what you can do, say you've got an abundance of rubies, which I kind of do right now, and I really need some topazes, you can just go to Kanai's Cube. You get this item here called Essence of Topaz, or whatever you want. You can buy this stuff from the NPC over here in the hidden camp. Let's put it over here. And it's right next to the keystone here, the portstone, sorry. Squirt the Peddler. Go to Squirt the Peddler, go to Misk. And there you go. You can buy Essence of Topaz, Emerald, Amethyst, Diamond, Ruby, etc, etc. Depending on what types of gem you want to convert it to for 500,000 gold. So it's just a lot, but 500,000 gold in this game is a dodger to get now. So yeah, just buy some of those. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to turn my rubies into topaz. If you're a strength character, and so you've got an abundance of topazes, you'd buy the essence of ruby to convert your rubies into topaz. So basically what this is the target colour that you're going to cover any other gem to. Okay, let's go over Kanai's Cube now. Quickly show this in action. It's nice and easy. Convert gems. So you just right click, and you just click transmute, and voila! You get 9 gems for one of these things here from the Essence of Topaz. 9 gems to go. You can craft up gems to a higher tier and convert those as well if you just want to do it quickly. But you can just go out there, just convert, and boom. This tier gem is used for a lot of re-rolling as well, so I tend just to use Imperial as well, but it's completely up to you, but you get the idea. That's how you convert any other gem colour into another gem. Brilliant. It's really cool, isn't it? Nice. Okay, guys, so this one here, man, the pleasure of Ivan Fat, okay? Convert reusable parts. Now, so you've been crafting loads and loads of stuff with the Hobo Cane, and you're like, oh no, I've run out of Vow Crystal, okay? I've run out of Vow Crystal. Damn it, and now I'm going to have to pick up yellows or do bounties to get more Vow Crystal. What you can do, say you've got an abundance of reusable parts or arcane dust or whatever you've got, you can turn those reusable parts into another crystal, okay? You can turn it to crystal or Vow parts or whatever you need, okay? So, it's very, very simple, man. Okay, so what you got to do, you just you get a yellow item. Say you're short on Vow Crystal, which is most of the time you're going to be run out of. You just put the yellow item in here. That's the target. You press fill. Now what it's going to do now, it's going to turn my reusable parts into Vow Crystals by using 1 dB and that yellow item. Press it, and voila. There you go. Now you're up now 100 Vow Crystal. Okay, because Vow Crystal is a lot more rare than blue or yellow or blue or whites that you get in game. Because you only get, when you break down a yellow item, you only get 1 Vow Crystal. When you do blues and whites, you tend to get 2 to 3. Okay, so it's much better ratio. So for 1 dB, which you just get from killing monsters in the game, the elite packs, yeah, it's very, very quick to do. Okay, so that's how you convert. Just press accept, and then that will go over into here. And boom, that's how you get the extra mats. So okay, you don't have to keep running around picking up every yellow item in the game, fill up your backpack, going back and forth, back and forth. You don't have to do that. Just pick up blues and whites, and then convert this abundant material that we always have into the Vow Crystal, which most of the time you do run out of. Okay, nice. Okay, guys, next one. So that's real parts, and the next 2 recipes is for the blue, and then for the Vowed. Okay, exact same recipe. Just you just change the different targets. So if you wanted more white materials, reusable parts, you have a white item in your backpack. Then you put a more blue one. Then you put blue in the recipe, and we just showed you yellow. Press the yellow one, then it'll give you more Vow Crystal. Easy peasy. Now, guys, this is the last one. This is probably the most powerful thing you can do in the cube. Is Cadalinson's Despair. Okay, augment ancient item. Now, what this does, I'm actually going to do this right now. Actually, let me just load up my jade gear, my jade suit. I'm going to do this right now. Oh, I've got to cool down quickly. But basically, what this does is, when you level up a legendary gem, you can destroy that legendary gem, and every 1 level it has, you can convert it into +5 main stat for intelligence, dexterity, and strength, etc, etc, okay? But it will destroy the gem permanently. So the higher the gem, the more main stat. So for this level 100 gem now, we're going to get 500 main stat, okay? So what we're going to do now, we're going to go and augment a piece of my jade gear, okay? This is what you want to do when you push the end game. Okay, a quick shot to use it. Okay. Or at the end, augment ancient item. Okay, so like I said earlier, you know, we're going to use topazes because I want more intelligence on my character because I'm an intel character. If you're a Crusader or Barbarian, you would use rubies. If you're a dexterity character, like a monk or a demon hunter, you use flawless or emeralds. But sometimes in hardcore, people sometimes tend to use amethyst and augment extra vitality into their suit to keep them alive. So it's completely up to you. But if you're playing softcore, then you just want to do this. So all you got to do is you just right click, you put the legendary gem that you want to destroy permanently in there with 3 of the very top tier gems. So it takes these flawless royals, okay? And what we're going to do, we're going to go do my mediocre boots, okay? Let's do my boots. Actually, I might do my weapon, actually. Let's do the weapon. Yeah, we do the weapon. We do the weapon. Okay, so there's my sheet damage right now. 2,147,000. And just press transmute. And you can see it's going to jump up now to 2,223,000. And now the legend gem is destroyed. The gems are destroyed as well. And now we've got an extra 500 intelligence on this weapon now. Okay, and that's going to give you a lot more damage now, more survivability as well, because on intelligence character, the higher your intel, the more all resistance you will gain on your character. Okay, which is, where is it? All resistance. So basically this stuff here, you know. So fire, cold, lightning, poison, wet. The higher intel, if I take this off now, it's going to drop. See it? See, that's because there's intel on this item, base intel and augmented intelligence. Not only is it going to make you do more damage, it's going to make you tougher as well. So when you fully augment a whole suit with this recipe, your character becomes extremely strong. Not in just DPS, but in survivability as well. So it's very important to do as high gem as you can, and it make your character stronger and stronger. It's really, really cool. Can't wait to do this. I've already done GR 107 on this witch shot already, which is 4 orgs. So now I've got another one, I can go a bit higher now. It's pretty cool, isn't it? Nice. Okay, guys, so that is all the shown recipes. Okay, that's all the shown recipes on the... on this. There is 2 secret recipes as well, okay? So what we're going to do now, we're going to play Lon Firewalker. Love this build. Lon Firewalker. Okay, there's 2 secret recipes that's not shown in the list, okay? The first one is the Greed's Realm, okay? Greed's Realm is really, really cool. What you need is a puzzle ring, okay? Very common ring. Districus, dude, thanks for this ring, by the way, dude. Otherwise I couldn't record this video today. So, puzzle ring, guys. It's just a legendary that no one really uses, okay? All you got to do, you go up to the cube, you right click it, you don't have to bring up the recipe book or anything, just press transmute. Item the cube will consume, it destroys it permanently, press OK. And then it will pop open, man, to Greed's Realm, okay? Now this is like a little secret area, and you go in here, it's full of gold, tons of gold. There's a boss at the end, and the boss will drop a Boon of the Hoarder legendary gem, okay, which is I think I might have it equipped actually. This one here. You go up to rank 50. 100% chance of killing an enemy cause an explosion of gold. It's a great way of farming gold. Okay, and after gain 30% increased movement speed for 2 seconds after picking up gold. So when you're speed farming Torment 13, you can use this gem to generate tons of gold. It's really, really fun, okay? It's really, really cool. So let's quickly show you this in action, man. It's a very, very cool area. It's a fantastic way of getting a lot of gold, man. Like a lot of gold. So see these piles here? You can break these piles and gained tons of gold. Okay, so this gold, look, boom, already made 5 mil already. Also drops Imperial gems in here as well, which is very, very nice. There's a few Guardians in here, but to be honest, nothing really worth worrying about. If you're running any 6-piece set, you'll destroy them. In some of the big piles of treasure, there's goblins hiding inside the goblin piles, okay? The gold piles, sorry. And it can be random what goblins you get, okay? You can get the really basic one, which I just had there. Or you can get the really good one, like the blue ones in there as well, which drops tons of mats. Like loads and loads of mats. So when you're doing these runs, so you've got loads and loads of puzzle rings, like absolutely loads of them. Just blast through on a speed farming build, any decent speed farming build. There we go, look, we've just got a blood thief there. So when we kill this guy now, if my guards will stop trying to punch that door, look, drop me a load of blood shards, and now I can use those on Kadala to, you know, kill the stuff, man. It's cool. So let's go. So remember these little gold piles here. There's another one there as well. There we go, let's grab all this gold. Well, I tend to do these runs. I normally use Turbo Chicken. I normally use Turbo Chicken on these runs here. You can see the amount of gold you can get in here. It's very, very cool. Always remember the first time this came out, and oh, it was so cool, man. I was like, oh my god, all this gold! Because back then gold was hard to get. And now you can do these runs. And each run, even solo, will probably net you about 150 million gold. So what you can do, you can put, like, say, an emerald in your helm to generate more gold. Average spam with a Boon Hoarder eventually. Here's the boss now. She's pretty easy now. if you kill her very, very slowly, see those goblins on her back? If you kill her very, very slowly, what she does a charge attack. If you dodge the charge attack, make a hit, say there's a big red crystal or a wall, one of the random goblins will actually jump off her back, okay? Then you can kill that goblin and just leave the boss to get more loot, okay? And you can repeat this for ages, so you've got to be a bit careful. Have a build that doesn't automatically do a lot of damage like my one does here, though. I've got pets here just running around, so you could effectively just come in here and just make her charge you, just run out of the way, make her hit this crystal, and then another goblin jump off, kill that goblin. And I can't remember the exact cap on goblins, but it's quite a bit. It's not the most effective method, but you just on free loot, just have it for a bit of fun. You can just do that. It's pretty cool. Okay, so you get Greed Strongbox. Okay, click on this. You normally get guaranteed 2 legendaries every time I click on this, and a big lump of gold as well. 22 mil gold now. It's pretty nice. And you get a couple of legendaries out of this as well. But you also get Boon of the Horde legendary gem as well. Okay, and then the vault will close automatically now in 45 seconds. And also, if you want to, you can click on this and squish her. You can just squish her, man. Just squish her, and then give us some wreck, just for lows, man. Alright, so let's port out then. So, yeah, after 30 seconds expired, you can put in another puzzle ring and repeat the process over and over and over. Okay? Okay, there's one more secret recipe for this cube. And you need a bovine bardiche, okay? So basically, guys, you can summon the cow level. Diablo 3's version of the cow level, okay? Pop this, it destroys the item forever. And it opens up this little red portal here. Leads to a place that does not exist. The burning hell is not responsible for the events that transpire there. If you claim to have been to this place, you'll be called a liar. I don't know why, it's just this ongoing joke. But anyway, let's go in there. And, okay guys, this zone here, there's loads and loads of dead bodies on the floor. Every time you click on them, it gives you quite a nice lump of gold. But there's loads of chests in there. Resplendent chest, the yellow chest, the standard white chest. There's loads of elites in here as well. So it's actually quite good for death breaths and stuff like that. For DBs, there's loads of shrines in here as well, so make sure you've got like Nemesis braces in your build as well to get more elite pack spawn out of it as well. So this bracer here. And but most importantly, in this area, there's guaranteed 2 pools of reflection. Okay, pools of reflection give you this yellow bar here, the bonus XP bar. So when you do really, really high greater rifts, what you can do is don't close the rift down. Summon one of these areas open here, go inside here, click on those 2 yellow portals, then close your rift, and then you get a ton of XP for your character, and it just makes it more efficient. So if you click on the slave farms, look, there's tons of gold. Tons and tons of gold. It's not a huge area, but it's big enough. You always need that gold, man. But every time you click on these, there's a resplendent chest there. A nice elite pack, so already killed one dude there. And it's got a load of cows. I think it still needs more cows, personally. I'd like to see like a zillion. Wow, there we go, look, there's legendaries already. I'm using Lon Firewalker build here. There's the main dude in here, the Cow Queen. Unfortunately, she doesn't drop anything special, which is a bit of a shame. She tends to drop a couple of DBs and that. It would be nice if she dropped some sort of Transworld Bliss, That'd be nice. But there's loads of chests in here. But like I said, though, most people go here not for the loot. They come in here for the resplendence, but sorry, the pools, XP pools. These here. So there's always 2 of these pools of reflection in this zone. So click on that, and off you go. It's quite important. There's also this quest here, guys, called Ghost of the Cow King. So you just click on this, and then you guys basically summons a ton of mobs now. He's going to summon an absolute ton of mobs. So it's a nice way to get a nice, very high kill streak, man. In this. I'm using Lon Firewalker right now, an auto fireless build, which is on my channel, by the way. And from JMM, it's a great build for T13. They're doing really easy stuff like this. There we go. And once you've done that, it gives you these 3 chests, which don't normally have that much in there. Oh, sorry, 4 chests, actually. It's 4 chests, isn't it? Yeah, it doesn't really drop in much in the way of, like, decent loot. Bit gems and all that sort of stuff. There we go. Oh, there's a second yellow pool just down here. So there we go. They've got 2 pools of reflection there. So, but unfortunately, though, when you die, you will lose those pools of reflection. I'm just going to quickly clear this because why not, man? Why not, man? I'm actually getting some half decent loot out of this. Who knows? I might get a primal in here. I've had primals in this zone before, actually. But obviously, like, the more players in your group, the more better the loot's going to be in this zone. Because the more people in your group, the higher your MF is, basically. Bonus loot, guys, is always a good thing. There we go. Oops. I actually made quite a few DBs out of this. There's quite a few elites. There we go. Well, I bet we'll take some of that. Nice. If you use a Boon Hoarder legendary gem in here, because there's quite a few cows in here actually, so could do with more though. Yeah, could do with more. But if you come in with a Boon Hoarder gem, you can actually make quite a bit of gold in one run in here. It's quite nice because the density is fairly thick. It would be more density in here if I was in a 4-player group. And it tends to be quite chocker. But you can easily come in here with any 6-piece set and be absolutely fine. There we go. It's nice and easy. There we go. There's one more Resplendent, man. I know there's one more. There you go. It's only a very short map. Just a short map. Let's pull it out now. And there you go, guys. So this one doesn't shut down automatically. This particular one. I don't know why. It would be nice if it did. So if you want to do another run of this now, you have to leave the game now and restart a new game. And there you go, guys, man. That is Kanai's Cube Explained. I hope that, guys, helps you out, especially if you're new to the game. Thank you, guys, very much for watching the video. Feel free to like, subscribe, and share this video. And I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Have fun in Sanctuary. Enjoy Kanai's Cube. And see you in the next one, guys. Cheers. Once again, guys, thanks for watching the video. Thanks to everyone who subbed on Patreon as well. Top guy is Mr. Enigma Phoenix. Okay, guys, that's all I've got for today. I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Have fun in Sanctuary.